Welcome back to 321 Go RC. Now, I hope you can see that. Yeah. Right, so basically I'm on the FTX ravine. It is here. I've taken it apart already. I did try filming, but obviously we ran into a problem. And that problem is, as you see, I've taken off one side, but that pin wasn't screwed in properly. And as you can see, right on the end, there's a little screw, grub screw, what you screw to hold the pin through the side there. Same goes for this one. Now, as you can see, the pin's still in it, and the grub screw on the end. Now I'm hoping, yeah, I've loosened that enough, thank you. Right, so that grub screw, just to let you know first, that grub screw on the end there is a 1.4mm grub screw. Luckily I've used a 1.3, which has actually helped. Now on these pins there's a little in-groove slot. I'm not sure, my camera's awkward at the moment, but if you look on the pin there's a little flat line which that grub screw screws onto. So I'm gonna leave that off for a minute. Where did I put there? Right, so basically we'll get back to what we was doing now. So yeah, you've taken the pin out, and then either side of here you have a Phillips screwdriver, Phillips screw, crosshead Phillips, which, you know, everybody says it differently. So if we put them screws there, we know where they are. I'm not gonna film all of this for the fact of, can't get that bloody screw out. That basically then just pulls off there. Watch how you put them back on, because they do need to be lined up right. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm not going to film all of this for the fact of both axles are actually both the same. So I'm only going to do one for you. I think I've done it before, I can't remember. I'd have to scan through my YouTube content of what I've done. But basically, yeah, I'm just gonna, if I can keep the bloody screwdriver in, I'm just gonna show you the basics of cleaning the cogs, the gearing inside the motor housing. Now, the thing with this is there is a lot of screws. Now, I am just gonna bang it up on YouTube. I don't like editing, I will say, but the more material you get, the better. That's the way I see it. So if will this work better? Not sure if this will actually, lower that down. No. Oh well, there we go. Nice and easy. So we'll take this other shock off now. May need cleaning because there's quite a bit of dirt inside it. As you see, the car was filthy on the last video. I did actually clean it. Excuse me. I did actually clean it. 2 seconds and I will tell you. I'll show you. You know what, that's bloody awkward. I think that's the wrong size for it. So if we just screw it in, might even easier. So yeah, I've basically, on the last outing, the car was filthy dirty, but I cleaned the shell up. As you can see, my wife has kindly painted it for me. Blue with red. I was hoping for her to put white on for the red, white and blue. Obviously she's not done it, she forgot to do it, but it don't matter, it's looks better than black. So yeah, I'm basically gonna take all the shell apart, which if you look, there is screw, 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 screw. I believe there's a screw there, screw, screw and a screw. So wherever you see the screw holes, just unscrew it and I'll be back. So guys, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws to hold your casing together. Now it's to get into it, which, if I remember rightly, you've got to crack open by the wires. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, just go careful. There is a opening, if you see. Let me do that again. If you see, there's an opening where the wires is, obviously. Oh, that wire could do with covering. Both of them wires could do with covering, I think, because that might actually be why it's cutting out, to tell you the truth. Them wires are touching. Right, so we'll have to look into getting heat shrinks around them. Yeah, but like I say guys, go careful when you split the housing open. Also, go careful when pulling it apart, because like a nitwit last time, I put the whole car together last time I'd done this, and I never checked which way the actual gearing goes into it. I put it all together, nothing was working. I thought, oh, why is that? Took it all apart again. I literally had it on the ravine, everything. So I had to take it all back apart, and none of these were actually joined. So yeah, so what we're gonna do here, make sure your bearings are good. Them bearings will need cleaning, and you know what, there's still sand in this, so gonna use a little bit of brake fluid to clean it up, obviously in certain patches. We're gonna get this motor out, and we're gonna give that a clean by yeah, how would I'm thinking I'm just trying to think how I would do it. Bucket of water maybe, and just dip it in the water, clean it, but obviously it's all that, and I don't know yet. I'll come to it. We'll come to it, guys. I'll have a look. So obviously your motor sits in a certain way, like so. You've got grooves either side of the motor mount there, what slots into the fairing plastic. So what we're going to do now is I could do with another rag. I've got a load of these kicking around. Old bath towel ripped up, obviously. All these screws are the same, so don't worry about order. Could do with, what could I put these bearings in? WD-40, a little top of it, but they won't come off. Okay, now I'm stuck. How did I? I'm sure I got these off last time. So I took these off here last time. Or did I just? Can't remember, to tell you the truth. So what we're just gonna give it a rub over, look, get as much grease off as possible. Now I have noticed a lot of people say to use marine grease and all that. Yes, it's it is one of the best greases, but that's mainly for things like metal gearing. Now on plastic gearing you're not supposed to grease. Obviously but all gearing does actually need greasing. So what I do with this is I basically get some Wilco grease, greased lightning. Now it's not thick now, that's, hold on, that's the wrong grease. Now where's my other grease? 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, so guys, I will have to use this stuff. Like I said, it's a multi-purpose, so it should do the job. Actually, by the looks of it, it might be the grease I used before, to tell you the truth. So, yeah, it's basically that. Give me 2 minutes, I'll have to wash it out, give it a clean, I'll be back. So, there we go. It's not the best. We're just getting into these fidgety parts, basically. Now I have cleaned it with water, but like I say, it's getting into the fidgety parts. Just get a towel on the screwdriver and just pick it all out, look. Remember to keep your towels clean, and then you're not working with old crap. There you go, look at that big dollop. Disgusting. Now, I've not cleaned this since the beach video. Oh shit, I've gone all the way through it there. Yeah, I've not actually took this fully apart since we took the ravine to the beach. So this is going to be interesting. If you can still see sand stuck in there. You can even hear it clogging up in there also, this sand. I don't know if you can actually hear it. Look at that. That is actually sand as well as muck. So it just shows, guys. Do you know what would be good, actually? I think a good brush to give it a brush down with. 100. There we go. A little rag. Not rag, sponge even, sorry. Just a little sponge to wash up with. So yeah, there's one done. Chuck that on there. Now for the other side. So you lift your motor out. Don't lose no bearings. We'll give that a clean before putting it down. I'll do, yeah. Now, like I said, give all this a good cleaning. That's not too bad, that one. Right, so now this is where brake fluid comes in. So if we grab yet another rag and give it a little spray just to get it wet. Just let it absorb in. Don't want too much liquid left in there either. There we go. Nice and clean one. And then on the outsides, ripping my fingers apart here. These are bloody awkward to clean these, but still. Like I say, as long as the inside is kept to somewhat clean and it's free to move, etc. That's all we can really ask for. Oh, before I go ahead, there is no way of taking that out, is there? Damn. So my only way would be take the solder off to do that. Fix some wires. Yeah, I think we'll do that, guys. So guys, as you can see, I'm off to, oh shit, I'll have to cheat a little bit. I'll just use a, I don't know where my stand has gone. So if I just undo this, hopefully it'll come off. Was that too hot or what? 380. Don't seem to want to melt. Don't want melt, guys. As you see, it's on. I just don't want to bloody melt. Don't want to put too much heat to it. Ah, there we go. There we go, guys. Right now, if we put this on the grease lid, I think. Let's hold it there a minute. Bring that up there, like so. Could do with, you know what, these, just hope I don't knock that off now. See if these thinner ones are any better. Yeah, these are better for it, look. There we go. There we go, guys. So, all we've got to do now is, obviously that's going to be warm, so just melt that back into there. There we go. Nice and easy, look. Now, all we need to do now, turn that round, and try to get this back one off. obviously it's, well, it's done that good, and it's been there for years. The solder don't want to get heated. You just got to be patient with it. Don't know if that's how solder works, to tell you the truth, but could just be shouting, "Get off me, I'm nice and comfortable here, off, leave me alone. I don't want to come off the motor. I'm happy, leave me alone." I sat there going, "Come off your little shit, I need to repair you." Yeah. But then it could also be the end of this. That's not actually working right. Because on my old soldering iron, all the heat was going in, yet I was not getting no heat on the end of the actual soldering iron. The thermostat was working perfect, all this was getting hot as anything, and it stopped right there. So if we, yeah, that's good. Don't want to over tighten it, because that's when you knacker your inside your solder up, you see. There we go. So same again here. Be patient, it will come. So just thread your 8 shrinks on. Oops. Just to give it that extra bloody, there we go. Job done, look. It just gives it that insulation back, doesn't it? That's all we need. Just to insulate it again. So if we straighten down, and then we hold that down, and now push it back onto there. So I've been meaning to do this for a long time now, to resecure, to insulate it, because this is from when my canyon tyres were on it, they was rubbing against the actual wires before I even done the wire mod. You know, just removing your wiring, etc. But that should be on there now. That should be on there, I think. So yeah, it's been like that now for some time. So obviously I've been meaning to best put that somewhere safe and cool down actually. I've been meaning to do that now for, oh, you know what, it'll have to stay on there I think to cool down. Luckily it doesn't take long to cool. Yeah, like I said, I've been meaning to fix that wire issue for some time. There you go, just done it. Job done. So now to re-grease, I think, and put it back together. So basically, let me move that. You can see what I'm doing. Would help if I could move that also. I'm unsure whether I'm gonna be re-lubing my shocks. I think I should. I'm right in the corner of the screen, look. There you go. So yeah, I'm undecisive on that one. Now I'm best off with the motor here. And this one, that's the actual cap for that. So that one into there like so. There you go. Now, if I remember rightly, that goes there. Remember, keep your bearings in and safe. Don't let your bearings go nowhere. There you go, like that. And then, so these ones come up like that. So that one sits in there like so. And then that one needs moving up. Yes, this one's a struggle. Where's my flathead? There. Oh. I can't get this bloody moved now. Or is it that? Hold on, guys. What am I doing? There you go. Yeah, I've done it bloody wrong yet again, look. So, yeah, bang that in there. That goes into there. Like I say, no one's perfect, eh? Where does that bearing go then? That bearing. That bearing sits there, I believe. There's a bearing on there. There's two bearings will go that end. Oh, there you go. Two bearings there like that. Was it one bearing? No. There you go, look. So it sits all like that, nice and gentle. And all sits in place like so. Now, I'm telling you now, guys, if I put all this back together and it's not bloody working, gets thrown out window. Because what a hassle. So this one now then, we need a bit of grease now. That's she's still warm, not cold enough to put on the side yet, out my way. So we need to just push that down, look. You don't want too much, you need it all to be free. All needs to be running free, guys, so do not overload your mounts, grease your bearings. Make sure you do grease them bearings because they help you out so much. So there you go. Like I say, you don't need much grease, man. You don't want to overload that shock of the grease of not turning, etc. The cap needs cleaning here, so let's get this rag. A bit of fluid. There you go, look, cleans it nicely. Bit of brake fluid on it, just to keep it clean. Like I say, you can't get into one bloody crevice of it, but it's come up clean enough. Oh, beg your pardon. So then, this now spots back together. Make sure you don't trap your wires. Here we go. Something's stuck in it though. No. And like usual, always one piece what gets stuck. Like I say, everything's got its part. but like most people say, well, most people don't show you the actual fidgety bits. They just like to put on, record, edit, and not tell you the worst parts, where I like to just film and go. So, could be that watching upside down, is it maybe? Right, if you notice, on where you see the coggin going in, it's not actually touching the motor, just here. So this is what you've got to watch for. Turn it around. Now it's on your motor. And that is one part you have to watch for on the ravine. But why on Stunton? Don't trap your wires. There you go. See, these bearings are right. It's just this case. But I don't want to squeeze it too hard because I will crack them bearings. So we've just got to play around with it until it decides, oh yeah, I belong there. I'll best sit there, aren't I? No one's fixed me and oiled me and changed me and greased me and done whatever else to me. I'm just... I see. Right, so we basically got on here, guys, there's two little pin head type things, and they have got to sit nice and flush in them two holes. So I'm thinking we put them in there first, but they're not going. So could it might even be that bearing is too big for that point. So, but there's no other slot for a bearing to go. That's that is the only part I can think of it going. But it just doesn't seem like it wants to sit there. Unless I have got that in wrong. So does that... there we go, yes. Right, okay. So that does sit there, guys. Told you I'm not a genius. at everything, but we will work it out. So let me get this on. No, that's wrong. And I'll show you the problem. So, as you've seen, I had two bearings up here and one bearing sits there. The bearing what was there should be inside the wheel. There's your problem. So yeah, like I said, if it don't go together, don't squeeze it together. It's always a solution. Like so. And that is how you do that. Now for this, you just parts you can't get to. Scratch away with a screwdriver, something small enough basically. You can't even see what I'm doing. Yeah, just get a small screwdriver and scratch away at it, guys. There you go. Give it a little rub off. Job done. There you go. So, I'll keep chucking that there. I'm using screws. So now this should be cold enough to move. 2 seconds. There we go. So now let's get back to sorting this out. So before we put these on, guys, I'm off to give these a bit of a clean down. So little spray, not too much, just enough to clean. Like I said, it's only going to get dirty again. What's the point of cleaning every nut and cranny? There you go. Somewhat clean. Still bits on it, I know, but hey. Right, so now I've got to remember how they go on. So they sit on like so. Motor is in towards it, so they sit in that way, guys, like that. Now I've got to work out which direction, so if we run it on there, that's the one, I believe. Yeah. So give this one a little clean. Right, I need to go and stick these rags in the wash, I think. Always keep your rags clean, otherwise you're just wiping dirt back on your cars basically. Good little pointer for myself, because I never bloody do that. And then holes into that one. There you go. But not now. As you see, I've not got my screws in yet, but if you put them on, right, there's no screws underneath that apart from ones what go into that plastic. Put them on, it keeps your housing together, which then you can screw together. Little magnetic screwdriver, and bang them all together. So guys, yeah, that's basically the inside of your gearing on the FTX Ravine. Oh my days. So my next task now is I'm going to be taking the whole car apart to give it a good clean, which obviously I know you don't want to be watching a whole cleaning process video. I thought I wasn't even going to film this today, tell you the truth, but I thought, oh, I'm not sure if I've actually done one. I know I've done one before, but I can't actually remember what I'd done it on. I know it was some type of cleaning I done it on. I think it was just cleaning, not actually on the motor and gearing itself. Either way, you've got it now, guys. So yeah, it's basically taking the rest of the chassis off, cleaning all that up, and then refilling the shocks, which I can't remember when I actually done them, so I think I will do them. I'm gonna be using, I believe it's a 250 oil, or is it? Yeah, the 250 oil on it. It's not much. Comment down below if you think that's enough for a ravine, or do you think I should go smaller? I'm deciding whether to go smaller oils, but I don't know. It all depends on what type of ground terrain you're on, really, don't it? Like certain people, if you're on the mountainside, you'd be running 100, 150, that's softer oil, so it gives it more of a shock dampening. Some might even use a stronger oil, who knows. But yeah, I'm using the 250. So there you have it. I'm gonna, as you see, I've got a load to do. All the wheels, I have hosed it down. As you see, it's filthy all over the place, really. So yeah, there you go, guys. I've got a lot to do on that side also. But yeah, I thought I'd show you the gearing on it and wiring the wires back up. So yeah, give us a like, subscribe, smash bell if you want to. Next one, not sure what we're doing yet, but we'll see you there. Cheers, guys.